Hey there, Rockstar! This is Ruben Whitter, expressing gratitude to Anchor.fm for distributing Rambunctious Bombastic Newscast to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, as well as an entire universe of podcast platforms. You know what? Let me tell you about Anchor.fm, just in case you haven't heard of it before. Anchor.fm is the easiest 100% free one-stop shop to record, edit, and sonify your podcast, all from your smartphone or computer. You, the creator, just have to provide your golden voice, an internet connection, and the user-friendly interface will help you guide yourself through all the creation tools available. Did you know that solely because of Anchor.fm, Rambunctious Bombastic Newscast became monetized with no minimum listenership? Yeah, you heard that right. And the same can happen to your podcast too. Thank you again to Anchor.fm. Download the Anchor app for free or go to Anchor.fm to get started today. Hashtag Anchor.
Bring, bring. Hello, hello. Pick up the telephone. Oh my gosh. Hey, girl. With a U. Fang. With an A. You know, sometimes I can't wait to have a family of my own. Seriously. Well, can't wait, because I'm still in my 20s and I'm still gonna exercise these things. Maybe by the time I'm 45, I should have like 2 children already. But I can't be bothered with the whole wife or husband thing. It's like, God. I think people's mistake was trying to make me into a wife before they gave me a ring. You know, it's like we're not even established yet, and then like you're already trying to treat me like I'm hello, supposed to be a wife. No, that's not how dating works, hun. It's weird. It's sad thinking that like that's how they thought it worked. Like, okay, maybe if I talk to him like he's my wife, maybe then he'll click on and be like, oh yeah, okay, this is how I'm supposed to walk and talk and act and everything. Like, no, the whole settling down thing means exactly that, to settle down. Anyone who has gone through hell, you didn't even need to go through school to understand the term settling down. I mean, how does it work? So, I got some water right here, right? You shake out the water. And you know, when I stop shaking it after like a couple of seconds or so, it's still in flux. Yeah, I can feel it bobbing back and forth now in my cup. Yeah. Then after a little while, it will begin to settle down. And then after much longer, it will be settled. That's how it's supposed to work. Ugh. And I was like, trying to explain that is trying to explain. It's trying to explain why bricks should be waterproof. Like, oh my god. Or, you know, I'm something crazy. Absolutely insane. It is 50 on 50, it does. Oh, gosh. I mean, I can't wait to have a whole army of people that care about each other, love each other, want to spur each other on, happy for each other, excited for each other. I never had that. Never had anything like that. Strange. I was gonna make a blog post before I started this podcast, and the title was going to be called "And Then the Earth Was Flat." And by that I mean, I suppose I'm just looking for a greater sense of connection. Like, we all are going through life in one way or another. I mean, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage and stuff. That's great. And reason of income is can be just that, to be honest. What about like the nuanced things? Like, to don't watch like film or TV or those things. Hmm. I don't know. I had a family once, I believe, but that got taken away from me by that one. Because looking back, I suppose my child self could have deleted significant parts of their self in order to assimilate into one group or another. But most of the reason, like, hey yo, this is me, bitch. If you didn't like it, then oh well. Sad. Because sometimes I truly think, you know what, I'm so happy that I'm myself. I'm so happy that I'm fun, excitable, quirky, entertaining, empathic, intelligent, beautiful, outside and in. And some people, they fiercely can't stand themselves. They look in the mirror and say, damn it, I'm alive another goddamn day. Ugh. When will death come? But that's not me. And it's like, people are shook by that fact. Oh, goodness. It's strange. Damn it. I can't believe, like, I was like, damn naive. I think I was just gonna bump into a sugar daddy off, like, these apps, man. Hello. But then, hey, yo, if you're driving a fancy car, if you're like, I mean, I don't know. I call any top of the building a penthouse. And, like, if you have if you own a flat on the tippy top of a building, like, I just assume you're like that bitch, and I'd thought that you'd like have the mentality to match, but no one who I've seen so far has that. It's like, I mean, as I go through life, I'm learning that most of these rules are like bullshit. but but like, hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't broke through the mainstream just yet, though, in my own way. Then again, A, define mainstream, and B, I've got too much of a personality to be, like, mainstream in that kind of way. Hello. I wrote a blog post about it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm moving my thoughts and opinions through the internet, I feel. The internet, though, apparently the internet is still not as big as television. However, well, I suppose the English speaking television, as it were, is quite big. But, But say, I don't know, the internet is getting quite big and quite diverse. No, there are not many pockets of people. Truly, there are. And I believe my growing up experience was so jarring because I grew up in a time where it's like, why are you so different? No, conform. No, one at best, one at best. And I was like, I didn't care. I want to be myself, man. Looking back at old photos of me, I was like, no, I'm wearing this today. You don't like it? Oh well. And this is how I be talking. This is how I'll be looking. And this is how I'll be acting and dressing and all those kind of things. You didn't like it, then that's not really my problem. To be, like, I didn't like that. Like, oh, okay. So, God, in this BTEC HR kind of world where everyone thinks that they can just utter an opinion out into the universe and believe that, like, the world will spontaneously adjust to their whim. Sad man. I can't believe that that one discouraged me from being myself. It's like, oh, okay. And as a child, you know, you're just led to just like, well, I mean, your world is only so small, right? But then again, with these toddlers having iPhones these days, like, and like, people are influencing from from inside the womb with their scans and everything else. Like, Then again, where does self development begin and end? Because I struggle to understand how you can have a sea of information and a sea of art and not gravitate towards anything in particular. That to me is quite terrifying. It is. Like, what's your favorite music? Huh? What are you talking about? So, like, what do you think of that film? Think? Girl. But. Oh. It's very weird. It's like, okay, so I was looking for a sugar daddy, right? Because, hey, yo, if I decide to do anything with my body or you decide to do anything with yours, then who cares, man? Like, so. But people in the UK at least are cheap. I know. Hello. Actually, no. Ask anyone on the street, and then they'll and the hell. That's the thing, because I see things and it's like, oh, that's so cute, that's so whatever. But it's like, did I lie? Is what I'm saying untrue? Gosh, it is. Man, some people are so freaking stingy, and it's like it's just embarrassing to see at this point. Um, but you definitely get what you pay for. And tax brackets work. Like it all works. It all works. But us to go into all of everything about the world is like us. Please, that'll drain me. Goodness, this is the world in which we live. But like, why is it only just now? Now that I'm becoming more and more my own person, people are like, "Oh wait, now's the time I want to do this and this and this." It's like, huh? Where were you when I was looking for you? Like legit, the amount of hours, not even hours necessarily. I mean, hell, when I look back in my life, I didn't necessarily regret the things I did. Just like the time, just the things I did them with, because they're all not in my life today. And it's like, I don't know, you kind of think that people people have your best interests at their heart, and they don't. It's weird. It's like it's too exhausting playing that game of narcissism and sociopathy and depression. It's like, isn't it exhausting and boring? Are you like, do you get bored of just being an asshole? Is it draining, just like entertaining this nonsense? You know, because like being on the tail end of it is like it's already exhausting. So it's like I don't know what it's like to. God, like get a life. God damn. Yikes. But it's like, I don't know. You think when you're, I suppose you think when you're dating someone, you'd like date them. Like I don't know. You'd maybe try to excite them. Maybe you'd try to take them out to like any dumb restaurant or make effort in one way or another. But it seems like people just like want to like, honey, this car's gonna crash anyway, so may as well just like throw a brick in the window shield today. Girl, we are going to poke holes in these tires before we get insurance. Oh gosh, so the rates can only go down, right? Damn, gosh. And some people are thoroughly unsupportive as well, and it's like weird. Like I'm going this direction. You wanna come with me? No? Oh, okay, that's a shame. Oh yeah, sugar daddy thing. Like, yes, I mean, back in that time, I just wanted fun and exciting things. I was like, oh, and someone whispered in my ear, oh, why did you be a sugar baby? I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I tried ferociously hard to become one. And I was like, oh gosh. But looking back, there's like ugly old dudes having like midlife crises, whichever one. Not people who are like bored with their means of income and like generally want to just like an insane thing on the side while they work on their business. It's the whole thing. Girl, when you literally crack each thing on his head and like have it reveal itself, it's like, oh damn. But it's like I wish I. This then again, I wish I don't know. I kind of wish I just grew up under a rock star. Someone who was like, "Hey yo, no, this is how it this is how it works." Like even people who are stepping out, etc., they are way too like nice and polite. It's like strange. Everything is PR and everything put up to everything put up to public. What is it? Public consumption. And then it goes through filters, except for this podcast right here. Like people are even filtering their baby photos. It's like, oh, damn, okay. Like like what is it? Facetune, face tuning their ultrasound scans. Like no, this foot is I want it rounder. Gosh. But what is dating? I thought dating was like a compounding set of experiences that let someone know that you want to spend a significant amount of time with them
in the form of a relationship. And actually not necessarily get the fun out of the way, but actually have those great get to know experiences, what you like, what you dislike, that you can sort of not necessarily grow together either, but just like, spend time with each other and hang out and and do fun things with, all kinds of things with. But apparently that's not how it goes in Britain, at least. It's like, no, you find someone and then you go fun things with and trips and stuff. It's like strange. I mean, do it with your own life, but I think it's very strange how people allow themselves to be like boyfriend and girlfriend for a decade and then they break up. It's like, no, after 3 years, like, we need to like, hey, yo, what's up? And why did I move in with a house with someone and you didn't have anything? Oh gosh, like, breakups can be messy to begin with, but it's like we have a house and a child together, and now we're just only boyfriend and girlfriend. Very strange to me. But hey, live your own life. Hashtag live your own life. LYFE. Maybe there's on a spiritual mission already, on their mission already. But it's like, I thought, hey yo, I truly thought as well, like, okay, relationships should not be transactional. They shouldn't be. However, at that moment in time, I was like, then again, I'm a very, when it comes down to it, I can be very black and white. And because, A, leap before you think, and B, unless you're doing some 420, you want things to be sharp in your life, not blunt, including your decisions, including your physique, including your mind. It's like, do you want to be this kind of person that just bumbles around in the universe, not really knowing, not doing heads or tails about anything? I mean, if you do, then you do, but that doesn't sound like a good life to live. Does it? I don't know. Not gonna make a blunt decision about anything is the other side of the extreme is not too great either, but I don't know. I mean, define the pillar of health, like there are more restaurants than there are gyms on any high street, I suppose. But I don't know where I'm going with that. But like, going to the gym is a thing. Going to school is a thing. And it's almost like, well, hmm? Hmm. Oh, yes. Like, at the moment in time, I was like, hey, yo, what we doing? Because I've got several careers which I need to set up and several businesses. Hey, yo, like, where we going? Which hotel are we going to on tonight? But it's very much not what it seems, man. Where?
Weird. Hmm. 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 Lastly, though, I didn't feel like I should ever have to trade friendship for relationship. I shouldn't have to make it. I shouldn't have to ever have to make a decision between people who I want to be with and someone who I love. Like I love my friends too, equally as I love this one or that one. But it's like push come to shove. Uh, I think I'll go with friendship in a relationship because have I had a friendship? Well, eh, not too much of a definitive one. But I've never had a definition of a relationship, so I guess I didn't know what that's like. But I find that most relationships which I've observed are very encapsulating, and it's like, gosh, I'm never ready to be suffocated by anything. Never have been. In times I wish I want to be with a man, which I'm like obsessed with. It's like, ugh, gosh, just everything, everything. And I want friends who I'm obsessed with too. I want to actually care about people, but it seems like people just thoroughly don't want that. Or they care in other ways. I mean, people keep on saying that film and TV are not real, but I think it's those nuanced things that really identify your personality, right? Or no? Hmm. Hmm. This human thing is so freaking complex. If someone just like let me know, cause I knew that. Ayo, I knew that most people are like doing life without much instruction. But for me, it's like for this spirit, for this brain, it's like if someone like gave me like the heads up, it's like if I had me as oh my god, that's the thing too. If I had me as like a boyfriend, well, that's another thing too. With these like, with these like, with these old cronies I'll be dating. Hello, ugh, gosh, because I didn't think that 30 or 40 is old in the grand scheme of things, but like it's nowhere near 80. It's like, gosh, if I wanted your old timey, I'm gonna, no, I'm gonna say it. If I wanted like your old timey war stories and like advice about this thing or that thing, I would ask for it, Google it, or I would go back to university. It's like I'm looking for a boyfriend. I mean, a sugar daddy is not the actual father, and I think it's like some weird psychosexual thing, which they're craving as well. And it's like, no, like the moment you do that, the moment it's like, oh wait, hang on, are you my dad now, or are you supposed to be this this weird? It's like, oh yeah, you're young. So let me curb you and chop you off and delete you because it's gonna happen eventually. Trust me. No, I'm gonna be myself before I met you, and I'll be myself after I meet you. So that's how it's gonna go. Interesting.